Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is AL Thick Madame and Cinnamon Sugar. So I'm at the house. I ran some errands not too long ago, and I'm back at the house. As you can see, I got my door open because after sitting here for a while, my thigh, my what thigh is this? My left thigh starts to hurt, and it's only because of everything that's going on with my thighs. So yeah, it's very uncomfortable. I don't like that. But it feel good outside. It's the only reason why I'm sitting out here talking to y'all right now. This wind is blowing. It feel good. It's a nice day. It's been a nice week, and I'm so thankful. We getting a break from all that heat. Anyway, I just wanted to give y'all some updates on things going on. Um, there's some stuff that I think is underway. I can't tell y'all about it yet though. And when I do, it's gonna be limited even then. But I feel like y'all will be happy for me. So what I can tell y'all, it'll still be a nice situation. But just pray for me. I'm trying to just keep my mental together because life is life, and life is definitely life. And I've had some moments where I thought I was gonna break, and I fight really hard not to go back to that place that I was in like 20 years ago, where I was very suicidal and all of that. And I don't want to have those thoughts. I don't want that, and I don't want to hurt my family and friends by ever going down that road again and thinking that way. So anyway, um, so the update. Okay, so I still do my lymphatic massages every day. I try to elevate my legs at least 3 to 5 times a week. It's so my legs are so heavy that just thinking about it just made me be like, no, I don't feel like it today. So that's why I say 3 to 5 times a week. I did it last night. I hadn't done it in a couple of days. Like it really does something to me even mentally, just even thinking about it because my legs are heavy. But I know I need to continue to do that. I did have my vibration plate on. I use my vibration plate. If I don't do nothing else, I at least do my vibration plate and my lymphatic massages. I have another cupping machine um, that doesn't look like the one I showed y'all before, but it is indeed still a cupping machine. I hate that it doesn't have the same functions that the other one does. That, it kind of helps with the level of suction. Because if I did, I would use it more on the side that I really need to use it on the most. So the majority of the time, I just use it on the top of my thighs because both sides, all sides of my thighs, do get lymphatic massages. Like right now, I'm rubbing my thighs. Even though I'm sitting in this car. So I don't believe I told y'all this or not. I don't believe I told y'all this. So I had a setback in July. So I did a hard reset the middle of July because I had gained all that weight back because I was greedy during 4th of July weekend and just eating and eating and eating. And when I say I wasn't doing nothing, I ain't turning that vibration plate on. I wasn't walking except to go to the bathroom and to get and sit right back down. I wasn't elevating my legs. I wasn't doing nothing. Um, I was just stuffing my face, and that was it. And I knew I was wrong, but I didn't know it was gonna do what it did. But I think that was the slap in the face that I needed to get me back on track. So even though I had to reset, I'm back to where I was before. I'm back down 20 pounds again, and the real wake up call for me was when I had gained all that weight. My daddy was gonna come over here, and I was going to show him where the guy is that I get my fruit from. And so I was gonna drive him there. Y'all, I got in my car and I couldn't even close my door at all. The worst case scenario for me has been I would get in this car and I would have to keep rearranging myself, and then I could eventually like close my door, but I would be stuffed in here. I couldn't even do that. I could not even do that. I was like, oh my gosh. I said, Lord, I ain't got time for this. This is crazy. So, oh Lord, y'all, I wanted to cry so bad because my daddy was literally here, and I was like, oh, like I should have known something was up because normally my daddy calls me within 3 to 5 minutes of him, getting to this house, and so they'll give me time. That particular day, I had just done a lymphatic massage, and my mama impromptu told me, "Oh, your daddy coming by there to do this, that, and the other." I was like, "Oh, okay." And so I was like, "Oh." And so if I do lymphatic massages, I know there's a possibility I might have to pee and all this other stuff because I'm trying to make sure that I get that flow that I need going naturally anyway, right? And so that's what was going on. I was like, okay, I'm waiting on my daddy to call me because that would have given me enough time to go to the bathroom, wash my hands, and then be ready to walk out the door because I don't want him to wait on me. My dad is the type of person that he'll get here in his perfectly air conditioned vehicle and he'll get out of the vehicle and stand outside and wait for me to come open the door. I didn't want my dad to stand outside, and it was hot. That was a really hot day. Today is a very nice day. Like there's a breeze and everything. Like it feel good out here. I almost started shivering just a second ago. Look, back to God, cause I'm cold. And I'm finna go in this house where it's freezing. Like y'all don't understand. I stay in a hooded robe almost all day. It'd be bad, or I'm wrapped up in something all day. I'd be freezing. So my daddy came over here. He waiting outside. He called me, but when he called me, he said, "Oh, I'm outside." And I'm looking like he literally like before that. Any other time he would come over, he'd be like, "I'm almost to your place. I'm passing by this spot." He always called me when he passing by this one spot. This time he didn't tell me. He just said, "I'm outside." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "All right, Daddy. I just did a lymphatic massage. I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll be out there in a few minutes." So he was like, "Okay." And like I said, I know my daddy. I know how he get down. He done got out the car. So I just don't know what outside, but he being typical him anyway. He like walking around my vehicle, inspecting stuff and all that other stuff anyway. So I was like, "Oh, okay, Daddy." Went on about my business. Finally came outside, so I'm thinking I'm finna get in the car. I need to pull the car up and over so he can get in because I normally have it over as far as I can get it without hitting anything on the side. And as soon as I tried to close the door, couldn't close the door for nothing, y'all. I'm stuffed in here as bad I'm talking about it's bad as much as I can't stuff myself in here. Can't stuff myself in here. I'm looking like, oh my gosh. And so my dad is looking, trying to figure out why. I'm like, "Daddy, I think you're going to have to drive." So he was like, "Oh, okay." He ain't thinking nothing of it. And I know my dad is being sensitive to me right now because of everything I got going on. Because ever since I first told him I think something going on, he ain't been, saying nothing slick or whatever. You know how some people, they'll say slick stuff to you. He's been very supportive and all of that. But yeah, I couldn't get in the car. So I was like, I think I'm gonna have to. I had a delusional moment where I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go over to the passenger side and get in." Duh, you can't get in on the driver's side. You definitely can't get on the passenger side. And see, I got all this stuff in the middle. It ain't like my Crown Vic. Now my Crown Vic, I would have been able to get in no matter what because it was a ridiculous amount of room, and the little middle console wasn't in there. I don't know what happened. I was gonna buy a middle console and put in there and all that other stuff. And even if I had done that, I still would have had enough room because a Crown Vic is huge. This is a sedan. It's much smaller than what that Crown Vic was. Y'all, my delusional moment happened and I was just like, "Girl, you're gonna have to get in the back seat." Never been in my back seat before. So I end up pulling the seat up all the way, and it took me pretty much 10 minutes to get into the back seat because I was in pain. Y'all, I have days where it's so painful to just exist with this going on, and I really don't wish this on nobody because I'm really trying to heal myself, and I am losing weight. Um, and I do believe that I can reverse this for the most part, and so I'm doing what I can. Okay, but it's a different beast. And then, like, where it is on my body, that's the reason why it's so painful. Outside of it just being heavy. So, anyway, I had to direct him on where to go from the back seat. And it was so embarrassing. Anyway, I already knew what it was. And so I ended up correcting myself. I lost 20 pounds again. And I'm trying to, continue on. So I'm hoping that by the 1st of next month, I'll be down a total of 50. I'm hoping. I'm hoping that means I gotta lose 30 more pounds. So we're gonna see how that go. I mean, I can do it, but I don't know. We gonna see. Cause I still got some good time. It's the 8th. Today is the 8th, so I still got some good time. Now, if I said the 9th of next month, I probably will definitely get it. The 8th or the 9th of next month, I probably definitely will get it for sure. So, let's say a month from today, and I want to lose a total of 50 pounds from the time that I've started. So, we going to see how that go. So, a typical day is me waking up, and if I do everything that I want to do, I will do my oil of oregano, which is disgusting. It's so nasty. But I do it because it worked. Like, it literally works for the stuff I needed to work for. Like, it just is what it is. Oil of oregano, either a shot or a cup of the mixture of stuff I do, which is the juice of a key lime, organic ginger, ceylon, cinnamon, ground clove. I have allspice now. I don't know when I'm gonna put that in there. If I'm starting incorporating that. Is that everything? I think that's everything. And then with just a touch of organic maple syrup as a sweetener for it, and like some spring water. So yeah. Yeah, I just be one of these people finna come over here and get these tree limbs. I don't think they are. I think they came yesterday and they didn't see because of where I live. If they don't whoop down in here, they're not gonna see them. So they'll just get them next week, I guess. Child. So anyway, but yeah, and so if I really do a whole day how I want to do it, every 2 hours I would drink some tea, and or I would drink, or I'm sorry, and or I would eat something. There have been days and I've been able to adhere to my program, and it'd be like, okay, I did 8 ounces of this tea, or I did 32 ounces of this tea, and then 8 ounces for the rest of the day, as I do either 2 or 3 hours, once every 2 or 3 hours, drinking tea and just filtering all that stuff out of me and all of that other stuff or whatever. And I would eat my watermelon, eat whatever fruit or whatever I'm eating for that day. And it works well for me. Like, and I'm getting up and I'm moving around and I'm walking. I'm using my vibration plate, doing what I got to do. And I need to make a habit of 7 days a week where I get up and I actually go to the bedroom and I lift my legs up and just keep them elevated for at least, at the bare minimum, of 30 to 45 minutes. Even though my legs are heavy, y'all. So, it's been difficult, but I'm getting there. Um, right now, I cannot stand for very long. My back starts killing me because of all this extra weight on me. But as I'm getting the weight down, it's not as bad. I have moments where I'm able to stand up and I'm just like, I forget about it. But hopefully by September, I'll be able to stand. And, for longer periods of time without my back hurting, because all this weight on me is what be killing me. I be like, man, it be tearing my back down. My feet be doing the most. My feet are really sensitive right now. But I try to, also with that, I soak my feet. I try to soak my feet at least once a day. And if I don't, I wash my feet. And then I go and massage my feet and things of that nature. Because taking care of your feet is something important that you got to do too, y'all. So, yeah. But yeah, just continue to pray for me. I have a lot on my plate. It is a very stressful time, and I'm trying to stay away from the stress, because that does not help anything when it comes to this situation. This definitely, it didn't help that first time, because it don't play no games. Stress and stuff like that, it messes you up. I stayed swollen until my stress went fully away the last time. My mother feels as though I am stressed. I told her I'm not. I don't feel as though I am stressed. I've had moments where I've been like a little anxious, but I have not been stressed. That last time, when I tell you, it was so much stuff compounding on me, I ain't had no choice but to be stressed. But after 7 days, all that swelling and all that stuff, that particular lymphedema, it actually went away. After 7 days. After 6, 7, 8, 9 months of me having that. And I was swollen, couldn't fit in my clothes, couldn't walk, couldn't do nothing. I finally saw my normal legs again, what my feet looked like again, with no swelling. I couldn't even believe it. I was like, my feet and my legs are back to normal. And I was so happy. I really was. But yeah, y'all just pray for me. And if it's not genuine, please keep it to yourself. I rebuke it. If you would like to donate to me, because I have when I tell y'all, I really appreciate y'all. When I have needed it, y'all have come through. Y'all don't even understand how y'all have blessed me. So if somebody want to bless my Cash App is $ my name, AL Thick Madame, ALTHICKMADAME. Whatever your heart desire. Yeah, when I tell you, y'all have really blessed me. When I have least expected it, when I didn't think nothing was gonna happen, I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, I've had to break down in tears. I really do. For those of y'all who have blessed me recently and in the past, I'm greatly appreciative of y'all. Y'all don't even understand how y'all have blessed my life. I really appreciate y'all. And I hope the Lord continues to bless y'all. And I cannot wait until I'm in that position to where I can bless y'all even more than y'all have blessed me. But anyway, just continue to pray for me. I love y'all. Have a good day. Happy Friday. Bye-bye.